All right. So what we have been doing, we've been
Yeah.
filming these short sort of videos on some of the spiritual practices.
Yeah.
We call them rhythms of grace.
Sure.
Following the life and teaching of Jesus, what
Yep.
it means to be a follower of Jesus. So we have different ones: silence and solitude, scripture reading,
Sure.
spiritual gifts,
Loving
different
your
things.
enemies.
Yeah, all these different things that are on our website.
Yeah.
Kind of the questions I have for you, more or less, are how do we, as Wellspring Church, how are we to kind of use this material? Say we're in a well community, for example.
Okay.
What would be some
So
of the
meeting in
ways?
someone's house.
Meeting in someone's house on a regular basis, whether weekly, every other week.
Sure.
And you're leading a well community. How might a well community use some of this material?
Yeah, so I would say in the fall, one of our hopes is to do a series on Sunday morning, right?
Okay.
Rhythms of Grace, where we're actually going to go through these different topics.
Yeah.
So I could imagine fall 2019, the implementation in the well communities is to kind of follow that teaching series.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we talk about silence and solitude, then the well community listens to our little convo, does an experiment, and it's sort of wrapped into that flow.
Yeah.
But that's only going to be like, let's say, an 8 to 12 week series.
Sure.
So when that's done, then I think like there's actually tons of flexibility.
Yeah.
So you could camp out in a particular rhythm, discipline, practice for 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then go to something else. Do one a month, however you want.
Yeah.
So my thought is fall 2019, it's a little more concrete following Sunday morning.
Yeah.
After that, it becomes highly flexible. So if you want to rock them all and do like a 30-day, 16 discipline thing and meet 3 times a week, go for it.
Yeah.
You know,
Cool.
if you want to sort of do it super slow, that works too.
Oh, super cool. Yeah. So what we have, and you'll kind of see it on our website there's 16 practices,
Yep.
if you will. All
4 for each of the letters.
So we have ABLE, sort of our acronym that kind of describes apprenticeship or discipleship in the way of Jesus. And so there's 4 for each letter. And kind of the idea then would be to follow along, like you're saying, in the fall with perhaps the teaching that coincides with Sunday.
But if you're
after
not
that,
at Wellspring or you're not in a well community,
Yeah.
then you have tons of flexibility.
Sure,
with how you want it
totally,
to-
yeah. And so kind of the hope though is that we have these videos,
Yeah.
and those videos can be perhaps maybe watched before the well community meets.
Yeah.
Or
even in the well
in the well
community. So
community,
I think some of the well communities might want to watch the video together and then talk.
Okay.
Some might want to watch the video, like podcast it on your way to work, do the experiments, and then come back to your well community and discuss the content.
Yeah.
And maybe you even have parallel content that goes with
Sure.
it. Maybe the leader is like super excited about one of those disciplines and sort of runs with it.
Yeah.
So then less of the content is discussed in group.
Okay.
So group time is then freed up, and maybe there's just a pocket of time to process the practices, video. And
Yeah,
stuff.
no, that makes sense. That's cool. Yeah, I think that'd be super helpful. And again, if people have any questions, we're always
we're here.
able to
Yeah.
chat about that. But yeah, awesome.
Cool.
Cool, thanks.
There we go.